Hi guys! Today we're going to talk about hair for different body types. We've got 13 body types. Each type has a name. Under this video I will leave the link on body type series playlist. So you would probably watch my first videos, for example body types test. So this video about hair will be based on those different body types that we've talked about before. Okay, let's start!
If you are dramatic, look tall and long and straight, have sharp bones and sharp or prominent facial features, your hair looks best when it's sleek and sculpted. If it's swept off the face, it emphasizes your chiseled bone structure. The geometric shape looks amazing. Avoid overly soft or wispy hair. Avoid super dressed hair. It might look aging on you. Avoid soft hair hanging in or covering your face, like fluffy bangs, feathery sides. See, you have a very elongated and strong body, so if you try to soften it, you will exaggerate the sharpness and it can look tired or even older. But if you emphasize it, you'll get that aristocratic chic. If you are soft, dramatic, if you look tall and curvy and maybe flashy, with large bones and have full or exotic facial features, your hair looks best when it's lavish and full-looking. Dressy and fantasy styles work well. The shape should be bold, either geometric or asymmetric, but softened with curls, waves, or partial layering. Hair must always look sophisticated and well cared for, but it should also be soft and sensual, not stiff. You can tease it for more volume. Make big curls or waves. Avoid sharp, geometric cuts. Avoid symmetrical, blunt edge styles. Avoid wash and wear styles that are unfinished looking. Avoid overly delicate or wispy styles. If you are natural, if you are moderately tall with blunt angular bones, maybe wider shoulders and a bit straight and angular facial bones, your hair looks best when it's tousled, loose, and free. A soft, geometric shape with a feathered outline. Layering is great. You would look cool with wild animal look. Avoid smooth and sleek styles. Avoid severe geometrics. Avoid boyishly cropped cuts. Avoid overly groomed styles. Can be too stuffy and matronly on you. Avoid ornate or set styles. Avoid overly teased and dressed styles. If you are flamboyant natural, look tall and muscular with wider shoulders and angular strong face, maybe a bit straight in figure. Your hair looks best when it's loose, relaxed, and free. A tousled effect is best, so layering is always called for. If your hair is ultra-fine, thin, and wispy, you look best with a shortish cut that is layered around the face to create the illusion of volume. If your hair is thick, you can go for a wilder lion's mane effect if you wish, but layering is still important. Avoid all severe geometrics. Avoid blunt-edged symmetrical cuts. Avoid boyishly cropped cuts. Avoid overly ornate, teased, or dressed hair. Avoid smooth, sleek styles. If you are soft natural, if you look moderately tall with slightly soft and curvy body, but a bit angular bones and a bit square shoulders, and might have a bit softer face, your hair looks best when it's soft and free. A loosely layered cut, giving the hair a slightly tousled and softly sensual look is best. Length should be moderate to long. Avoid severe geometric cuts. Avoid blunt-edged cuts, symmetrical cuts. Avoid boyishly cropped hair. Avoid overly ornate and stylized hair, except for evening styles. If you are classic, if you look moderate in everything, evenly proportioned and symmetrical in body and face, your hair looks best when it's smooth, sleek, and well-groomed. Blunt-edged cuts work best to achieve the even control necessary to complete your look. If your hair is extremely curly, you will need some layering with the curl, so it falls in controlled waves. Moderate length is best. Avoid severe cuts. Avoid cropped, boyish cuts. Avoid overly layered cuts. Avoid wild hair. Avoid trendy hair. Avoid ornate or lavish hair. Avoid stiff, teased hair. If you are dramatic classic, if you look moderate and symmetrical in everything, but a bit sharp or angular in bones and facial features. Your hair looks best when it's sculpted and sleek, a geometric shape with angular edges. Blunt cuts are best, although some layering is possible depending on the texture of your hair. Hair should be of moderate length to short. If your hair is very fine or thin, then a short, very sleek style can look great. Long hair will look even better with back teasing and setting to retain a sculpted shape. If you curl or wave your hair, better set it for a very sculpted effect. Asymmetric detail such as a sweep or dip is excellent. Avoid ornate or lavish hair. Avoid wild or fantasy-dressed hair. Avoid cropped, boyish hair. Avoid overly layered styles. Avoid symmetrical styles with no angles. If you are a soft classic, if you look moderate and symmetrical with some soft or rounded edges in body and face. Your hair looks best when it's controlled, smooth and soft. An elegantly clean outline with curved edges. Curls and waves are lovely as long as they aren't overly teased or cascading. A well-kept and accurately groomed style is essential. Blunt cuts may be best, and a very subtle layering to frame the face is important. Length should be moderate to long, but the longer your hair, the more likely it will require setting to retain the stylization necessary for your feminine, sophisticated look. An unkempt or uncared for hairstyle will spoil your total look more quickly than any other element of your appearance. Avoid severe geometric styles. Avoid overly layered, wild or mane-like styles. Avoid overly ornate, teased styles. Avoid wash and wear styles. Avoid boyishly cropped styles. If you are a gamine, if you look short, angular and sharp in bones, with straight body type and delicately sharp facial features, your hair looks best when it's short and tousled, cropped upward, with layering on top or around the face, temples, sides, and bangs, to soften a severely geometric cut. Your hairstyle is best described as boyishly chic. Avoid long hair. It might not work on you because it hides your awesome gamine face. Avoid severe cuts. Avoid heavy hair hanging in or around the face. Avoid heavy bangs. Avoid smooth, well-groomed, blunt-edged cuts. Avoid overly blown dry hair. Avoid ornate hair. Avoid teased, stiff, or very dressed hair. If you are flamboyant gamine, smallish but lean and strong, with angular bones and facial features and pretty straight body, your hair looks best when it's asymmetrically sculpted or boyishly tousled. The outline is geometric, but the edges require some layering or beveling to add freshness and avoid severity. Because your total look is so eclectic and original, you can go for a very wild style if you wish so. Also, maintaining the shape with constant trips to your hairdresser is an important factor for you. Short hair works best because you need to show your face, particularly your eyes. Boyishly chic is your ticket to sophistication. Long hair is very difficult to maintain. It requires a very flamboyant style, a la Tina Turner's wigs. If your lifestyle allows such an extreme look, along with the teasing and setting all that, it can be quite stunning. Asymmetrical dips, sweep, or side pieces are all extremely elegant on you. Avoid blunt-edged, symmetrical cuts. Avoid severe geometric shapes without an asymmetric edge of layered fringe to tousle. Avoid overly ornate, teased, curly styles. Avoid wash and wear styles with no sculpture. Avoid long hair if it's not flamboyant. Avoid overly soft styles. Avoid anything that hides your face. If you are a soft gamine, you're looking small, a bit fleshy, with smaller but angular bones, and doll-like and rounded face with some angularity, your hair looks best when it's soft and tousled with soft layering. Asymmetrical cuts are possible if the hair is curled or waved, although this style should be finger-teased for fullness. Further fringe around the face is always good for you. Length must be kept short. Long hair simply won't work for you because it drags you down and hides your animation, your electricity, and your sensuality. Avoid sleek or geometric styles, otherwise you might look tired and matronly. If you're romantic, look smallish, soft and curvy, with hourglass figure, delicate bones, and full and rounded facial features, your hair should be soft and stylized with a wispy silhouette framing the face. It should have a set, sort of ornate look, but should never be stiff. The cut must be layered to accentuate curl or wave, as well as to hold a set effectively. Your hair needs setting to avoid a messy look. Avoid geometric shapes with angular edge. Avoid sleek, smooth styles, blunt-edged. Avoid overly layered hair, too messy. Avoid wash and wear styles. Avoid stiff, big styles. If you are theatrical romantic, look smallish with hourglass figure, but with sharper bones and delicate, small and sharp facial bones, and at the same time soft features. Your hair should be lavish and ornate, adding the extra special touch of stylization to your image identity. The shape should be rounded, soft, and as full as possible. Waves, sets, teasing are all potential pluses for you. Just remember to keep the hair soft and never stiff. If your hair is long, it should be elaborate and voluminous in a very well cared for manner. If your hair is on the short side, it should look super stylized and dressed. The cut will require some layering for curve. Avoid severe styles. Avoid geometric cuts. Avoid blunt-edged cuts. Avoid overly layered hair. Avoid wash and wear styles.
Alright, that's it. So thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comments if you found out your body type. Subscribe to my channel. Put thumbs up, because the more thumbs up I get, the more YouTube recommends my video. So thank you so much, and I will see you very soon. Bye bye.